Because we're in a relationship, now you need to take care of those things that I was originally taking care of.
I want a man that makes as much as me or more than me.
Derek, you could take me, and you're choosing to not take me.
Just giving very like uncle vibes.
Looking at my booty.
I am Googleable, unlike you. Believe that someone's worth is measured by their financial status or societal privilege is for shallow-minded people that only has that to offer.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
But if I may, I've seen instances where even some women are like, listen, I'm making good money. I'm now, I do my hair, my nails, and all these things. I'm taking care of myself. But now because we're in a relationship, now you need to take care of those things that I was originally taking care of.
Yeah. And most men are not going to be able to do that. Most men are, so which now brings it to that small pool of men who are in a position to do that. That small pool. So now you have a larger pool of women with a smaller pool of men. Yeah. That larger pool of women is now looking into that smaller pool of men. So what's going to happen? Many of those women are not going to quote unquote match with that smaller pool. Right. Because the men in that pool, most of them, or most of the women who are looking for men in that pool, they don't quite fit in that pool. They don't. So have a lot of women who, for example, I'm looking for a man who's going to be bringing at least $80,000 to $100,000 a year. The man who's bringing $80,000 to $100,000 a year, now, he's few and far between. And in most instances, he's bringing in way more than that. But the man who's bringing in $80,000 to $100,000 a year, in all probability, he's already in a relationship. He's already in a relationship.
So he's unavailable.
He is unavailable.
Yeah.
He's unavailable. So now you have this large pool of women who are saying, well, men are just not measuring up.
Yeah.
Men are not measuring up. And so they're looking to this small pool of men to select. And unless you're going to have a polygamous society where these men say, yeah, I'll take all that come. But most women don't want that.
Yeah. Right.
They want monogamy. Yeah, no.
So what do you want?
Yeah.
So what do you want? Right?
So what do? They have to open.
Well, see, the thing is, what he's mistaken in what's happening nowadays, you see more and more women that actually accept that lifestyle, right? I just showed it a couple of days ago on, I don't think I showed it on the channel, on a guy who actually, he's a rapper. He has 5 big mothers at the same time. They're all okay with it. Actually, I'm going to show you guys that right now. So here it is here. So I did makeup for this lady did makeup for 5 baby mothers. They all have the same baby father and they're dealing with it. And one thing else you notice about that, the guy was definitely a pookie, Ray, whatever you want to call him. He's definitely a pookie. And a lot of women are going for that. But they don't mind dealing with it with the guy they feel fits the bill for them. Right? But anyway, let's go on to the next video.
How much money is enough money?
Okay, I want a man that makes as much as me or more than me. So I'm a man that makes $75,000 because out of college I'm gonna make around $70,000. So I never did a man that makes less than me. That's why I broke up with my ex. It doesn't work.
Guys, listen right here.
I'm ashamed that the guy doing an interview that, hey God, this one right here, like, come on now. You can't make it okay or make it come across like it's okay for men to accept that. Because you know what? Men will not accept it. Get your life together, you get it together, but still, the way you're coming out of college, you might as well start looking for a doctor now and a man that can deal with that, because a lot of guys aren't hearing that.
But I just noticed one thing. My ex-girlfriend just walked in here with the guy she cheated on me with. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. I'm gonna play a song for her though, real quick. Get some.
So this guy's a DJ. Of course, you already see what happened.
What's going on is that my birthday is February 10th, and my boyfriend just won 2 free tickets to Vegas for the Super Bowl, which is essentially on my birthday, and he's abandoning me and taking his best friend instead.
Wait a minute. Let me explain. I'm not abandoning her. We can do something before or after. I've told her that so many times. So many times.
Okay, but listen, Derek, you could take me, and you're choosing to not take me, leave me all alone on my birthday.
Wait, Derek, who are you taking with you?
Someone else.
I'm taking my best friend. I'm taking my best friend, Brad. We've known each other for years. We watch the game every Sunday. I can't not take him.
So he's a big football fan. Are you a football fan, Megan?
Well, I'm not necessarily a fan of football.
Exactly.
Oh, but I'm a fan of Vegas. Okay? Listen, also Taylor Swift is probably going to be there.
No history. They know legacy, and there's...
Usher perform.
You to Vegas. I'll take you to Vegas. I'll take you to Usher. I'll take you to Taylor Swift, but not right now.
No.
Emotional damage.
That's a dilemma there, but I want to ask this question. Who would you guys take? Would you take your girl or would you go with your boy? In that case, right, my lady doesn't watch football. I'm going to let her know, hey, look, babe, and I'm mad. I'm going to say, look, I got to take my cousin because he watches football, and I know I'm going to enjoy the game with him. I'm sorry, you got to sit this one out. She may be mad at me, but you got to do what you got to do.
I saw you in the reflection, looking at my booty. Were you? Alright, I mean, at least you're honest. Should I get your number then?
That's what she gets.
You kept on telling the other ladies they were not the type of complexion that you're looking for, and I'm a dark-skinned woman myself. I'm chocolate, so, and on top of that, yeah, it's just not my type. Yeah.
Appreciate that. No worries, love.
It's okay.
And what makes him not your type?
I don't, he's just giving very like uncle vibes. And
I am somebody's uncle.
Yeah, and he keeps on popping the gum, like, no. It's a no for me. Sorry. But you seem like a really kind-hearted person.
And it's all good. Appreciate you.
Yeah, and I know she said she's chocolate and you like a lighter complexion, so still gonna ask though, is she your type in any way?
She is gorgeous. She is a person that I would actually talk to, but she popped her balloon.
All right. Thank you.
Now, you know, that's one thing with that guy. He maintained his composure. And it was night and day from the guy that came out with his shirt off. I showed it the other day. Guy came out with his shirt off. And one girl popped the balloon. He started carrying on, pretty much being a female. And all of them popped their balloon. And they all followed the leader. But this guy right here maintained his composure. She got rid of him pretty much for no reason. Well, I guess she had a reason, but still, it was nonsensical because the low blow she threw at him, oh, he's smacking his gum, like, come on now, really? But yeah, he maintained his composure, was calm, cool, and collective. That's how you gotta be. Maintain that. Never go against masculine frame. He maintained his masculine frame, and that's the right energy you should have. Let me go on to the next one.
Yeah, now that I got your attention, this is India Marie. You might be wondering, like, why are you showing me this woman? Well, apparently she had a fling with a Vegas athlete, and she came on TikTok to tell her story about it. Go figure, right? Before I can even look or try to search, in the search bar it said Josh Jacobs, so I already gave it away. Now listen, Josh Jacobs, you did good, my boy, because I get it, I would too. But a little backstory about Miss India Marie. Apparently she was working at a Dollar Tree and Ian Connor walked in. Yes, Ian Connor walked in and seen her and was like, you're too fired to be doing this, and then blew her up. I say that to say this because if you're wondering what she does, nothing. India Marie went on to say that Josh Jacobs is a gaslighter and love bombs, and told her on the third day, I love you. Doesn't get more athlete than that, brother. And then she went on to talk about his current girlfriend, which they keep going back and forth with. And apparently she does the same thing. Every time there's an issue or a problem, she runs to TikTok to tell the word about Josh Jacobs and what he does, but still goes back, which is like, okay. A trend I've noticed about these women, a lot of these women are using their relationship problems to make story time so they can use it as content. Like, they can fool y'all, but they not gonna fool me. And Nia goes on to mention that Josh Jacobs has 5 kids. Then she goes on to mention that Josh Jacobs has like 5 kids and she wasn't going to be baby mama number 6, and Josh Jacobs wasn't the catch because he's like 5'8". But Josh Jacobs isn't the catch, but he put you through all of that, but you would still give him multiple. Listen, man, I don't get it, man. For all you professional athletes out there, just know, whatever you do, your dirt is going to be brung to TikTok for story time. Like, God bless.
Sure will. And I think most athletes know that, or rappers. Like, for instance, this woman claimed she had Drake, and then he said, don't say anything. He made her sign an NDA. What's the first thing she did? Run right to TikTok and tell a story. I don't know if it's true or not, but they can't keep their mouths closed. And oh yeah, she's seen that. She's seen what the guy said, and then she reacted here.
Backstory about Miss India Marie. Apparently, she was working at a Dollar Tree, and Ian.
I know he thought he ate, but here I am in the flesh, babe, because this is the attention that he wanted, clearly. But let me just clear up some things from his week video. Number 1, hi, I'm India Marie. Nice to meet you. I know you're acting like you've never heard of me before, never seen me before, but I'm sure you have, like the rest of the world. And I mean that by saying I am Googleable, unlike you. I have accolades. I actually do things, and I just want to speak on those right now. So when I was between the ages of 14 and 20, I had 9-to-5 jobs, including Dollar Tree, like you said. I didn't even get to Los Angeles, California, which is where my ex, Ian, was located.
So that's what she's trying to clear up, that she wasn't working at Dollar Tree and she's doing bigger things. I'm going to let her finish, though.
Until I was 21 years old. So did I have regular jobs before I met him? Absolutely, because I am a normal human being and I like money. I also worked in like restaurants, had hosting jobs, worked in an office, but for some reason y'all love to mention Dollar Tree. I was the manager there, by the way, but I digress. When I did get to LA, I was pursuing modeling. Don't know why that wasn't mentioned at all. Again, you're acting like you don't know me or my story, but I'm here to remind you. And within a span of 2 years of me being in LA, I was signed to 2 of the biggest modeling agencies.
So that's it. I'm going to stop it right there. You already know she's going to brag. You want to see more about her, look her up on TikTok, India Marie. And if you want to continue that story, you can find her there. But guys, that's what most women are going to do, right? And rightfully so. I mean, the guy got her information wrong. She want to make sure people know that she's not just after the guy for his money. She doesn't need his money. When actually, who wouldn't take an NFL player's money? And who wouldn't take it when they're that dumb? Like, for instance, she could pull if she wanted to, she could pull a Brittany Renner easily. She's trying to make it come across like she doesn't need to pull a Brittany Renner. I don't know why you wouldn't. Who cares about your accolades? I don't want to say it, but you could just get the bag.
You think Asian women are going to go 50-50 with you on the bill?
No, we date traditionally, which means if I invite the girl out, I plan and pay for the date. The catch is the cost of living is often 1/4 the price overseas, so even if we pay for the whole date, we're still paying less than what we would have paid 50-50. And this is a point that I don't think it's talked about enough when it comes to Passport Bros. It's not just dating, it's cost of living, it's rent, it's gym, it's food, it's everything, and it increases the quality of your life. At the end of the day, it's a men's health movement about doing what's best for you. It takes one US remote job and the courage to leave to experience all of that, plus a dating culture that is a lot less toxic.
A lot of people, not just men, come to the Philippines so that they can experience our values and morals, especially a culture that's beyond money and privilege. So why are these women shocked that they're dating us? Is it because you think you're better than us? Because the belief that someone's worth is measured by their financial status or societal privilege is for shallow-minded people that only has that to offer.
Yeah, so Filipino women, let her know, and also for other modern women out there that feel that way. You have to understand, like, guys go to the Philippines for more than just women. Guys are going for the experience. And you wouldn't know until you were in our shoes, right? When I left many years ago now, I'm going on 10 years. I'm going on my 10-year anniversary soon in the Philippines. Yes, thank you guys. Congratulations to me. And I say for any man out there, when you leave in your dollar, and forget the dollar, right? Forget the dollar. The food alone. When you get out, let me give you guys an example of when I went back to the U.S. I went back to go see my son, right? And it was during pandemic. And I wanted to eat garlic to make sure if anything happened, I did catch whatever, that I was in trouble. That I was fine, I'd be living. So, garlic has allicin, it kills out all those viruses, all that stuff. So I went to get a piece of garlic. The garlic was like this big, right? You guys know that garlic out there is GMO, no allicin in it. Out here, for me to buy a piece of garlic, organic, I'm spending what? 50 cents. Less than 50 cents for a bulb of garlic. Compare that with organic garlic back in the West. Night and day. Compare that with prices, with inflation back in the West. It's happening everywhere, mostly on US products. Is it on other products here? No. So as a passport, bro, you're winning in all kinds of ways. And a lot of guys know that, but women won't because they don't realize that it's more to life than being in the West. See our next video.